What is the most satisfying way you saw a smirk get wiped off a smug colleague's face? I once worked at a place where there was a mandatory contact per day quota for customers or their debtors. While I was meeting my quota, it seemed like no matter what I did I could never keep up with this one lady, and I could never understand it, as I sat across from her every day and half the time she was on the phone with her friend or playing a game on the computer. One day our division had a meeting about our numbers. Our boss was upset since a few people hadn't met them for a few months and they expressed how difficult it was to consistently get that sort of call volume based on the amount of time per call expected. The woman in question sat there unbothered and did this hump sort of laugh. This prompted my boss to pull up the previously referenced woman's call log on the big projection screen as an example of how easy it was to accomplish this. There were a lot of repeating calls on the screen, but he stood there for a minute before breaking out the conference phone. As it turns out, there were about 15 to 20 #s that were called every single day that added to her phone tally, but they weren't customers. It was local weather, national weather, movie phone, a few different chat lines, the sports/betting line, shopping networks, and a bunch of other random local and toll-free numbers that were automated. He dialed about 3 since he recognized the weather one right off the bat and got the gist of what was happening. While our day-to-day quota was set to a more reasonable amount given the workload we were dealing with, that often self-congratulatory employee got called in later that week and was let go after the very public call-out.